Greetings, folks. Crimson Fury here, and I hope you've all been well since my last upload. We have a couple houses that we're going to build in this episode, some stone knives to make, and we're going to make us a little journey to Gustovia to, one, work on our quest, and two, we need to start getting things like fertilizer, manure, and some seeds for crops. And we need to look for a couple of villagers to recruit into our village. So, yeah. Let's take a look at our... Oh, we got some skills from some work that I was doing in preparation offline. Or off camera, whatever. We have 2 points to spend here in our extraction. So let's take a look at this. Force of nature. That's a 5% slower durability loss of axes. I think we're gonna pop one there. One with the earth is a 5% slower durability loss of pickaxes and shovels. That's also a good one. So we are gonna put one in there as well. The next time we get a point, we'll pop one into Careful Miner because it's a 50% chance to extract additional resources from deposits. And that would be like mining stone. I think it may not be stone, but I know it does like the tin and the copper, and once we've unlocked it, iron. So those are good to have. We have 3 points to put into our survival. We already have all 3 in the survival knowledge. We have 1, which is only one level you can have, 1 level of survival sense, which helps us to see mushrooms, feathers, and herbs. Which really you don't need to see the feathers anymore, but the mushrooms and herbs. We have 3 in strong as an oak, which gives us a total of 30% more health. We have 3 in survivalist, which is 30% slower loss of food and water. So now we're going to put these 3 into solid as a rock, and that will give us 10% less damage received for each level, and it is a 3-level item. So let's do that. There we go. 30% less damage received. And we have a point in our production skills. So, Handyman allows us to upgrade walls for better insulation. And we need to take 1 in tier 2 before we can do anything else anyway. It is only a 1-level item. It is not a 3-level like a lot of them. We're going to go ahead and put our point there. Now, the next time we can put something into the level 3s, tier 3s, and then we can go down towards the forest. Let's look at the inventory here, and we've got 148 logs, 41 planks, 1,589 sticks, only 299 rocks, though. So, we might have to grab some rocks. But yeah, let's get our handy hammer out here. And I want to kind of figure out my spacing because, you know, we don't want to crowd our house. I think I'm going to come down this way a smidgen. We are going to go, and we are not building them a small, tiny house. The small, simple house, simple, small house, whatever. We're building the simple house for our villagers that we're going to recruit to begin with here. And I want to come forward just a little bit off that little creek. Let's check this here. Perfect. That'll work. And we're not doing water walls. We are going to click E for edit. We're doing wooden wall with door. You want to make sure that it does change those because sometimes it doesn't. This is just going to be a wooden wall, wooden wall, wood wall. We want this up here to be wood. Getting rid of the window here, replacing the window here. You'll see why once the house is finished. It'll make sense then. Oh, don't be swinging. I'm still putting stuff into where I want it. And here, a wooden wall with window. All right, so let's get the hammer in here. Hammer broke. And yeah, these walls only take 4 logs. So not too awfully bad. And the little sections up there is just 2. And then there is our roof pieces. Do we want to do thatch? We could edit those. We could go with a wooden roof. I'd probably have to make a few more planks. Because there's the thatch, wooden roof, and wooden tile roof. And this just takes 8 straw, 1 log. The wooden roof takes 6 planks, 1 log. And the wooden tile roof take 12 planks and 1 log. You know what? We're gonna stick with the thatch for just right now. We are, because we have the straw, so we're gonna do that. Still might be the. No, I didn't think so. It's in 3 sections. Well, 3 sections front, 3 sections back. I thought I was getting here, and I wasn't. Pardon me. And the reason I'm not doing this yet is because, well, once that's in place, sometimes it's a little harder to reach the center section of the roofs, and I just like doing that as the last step to completing the house. Our stuff into place. Roof is done, and now you'll see here there's like a support beam that runs across on each side, and then there's like this makeshift, looks like storage. You can't get up there, you can't do anything with it, at least for the time being. But the house is done. Now you can see why I opted to, instead of having just a solid wall here, to put a window in, because here's your stove, your stone campfire and cauldron. So it made sense to me to have a window near it. This is a child's bed. I couldn't see having a window over top of that. I mean, it's a log cabin style home. It's not gonna be, you know, they don't have glass in the windows, so let's try to keep them warm. The double bed is here, so I got rid of that one there, and another child's bed here, so I didn't put one there, and then I just put one in the center. So this house is done. Let's come out here and take a gander. And we are going to get our second one queued up, get the foundations lined up for those. And we're just gonna come across a little here, pop that down, and change the things out again. So we're going to do log wall, log, quit with the, I hate this mouse. The door, put the window here, wall, wooden wall, wooden wall, Don't be swinging. Alright, so they should all say, when we look at them, you know, it should say wooden, not wattle. Wooden, 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 wooden. Alright, let's do this. Let's get this done. And then we might, it's getting a little, I don't know if it's the storm or why, but it is getting a little dark out there. There we go. Now, again, we come over here, up there. Do the centerpieces first. Just kind of makes it a little bit easier. You don't have to. You don't have to. There's that section. Let's get these in. Oh. Hammer le broke. Thatch roof here. 1 log, 8 straw. And over here as well. And there we go. All finished. All finished. We got 2 houses done. And now we've got room to get a couple of villagers, folks. And it is dark. Let's pop into our bed real quick. And there we go. Now we got some daylight going on. Let's check our rabbit trap. Uh-oh. No wabbit. Okay. Okay. We're not gonna panic. We're not gonna panic. Let's come over. Oh, we don't. No. No. We don't have a smithy yet. Oy. Okay. No worries. We're going to... I didn't want to just make one of those. Come on, Crimson. Wake up. Alright. Oh! Our smithy just unlocked. Well, how many more buildings can we build? 1 more. We are putting our smithy in, folks. Yes, sirree. Because the smithy is kind of important. It's kind of a big deal. I mean, yeah. Smithy... kind of a big deal. Gonna just boop right there, get our hammer and pop this baby in. Yep. Smithy 1. We'll look at the building a little bit more when it's all finished here. Just have you know, back 2 panels. This panel over here, and we got. Oh, that's open. Never mind. And then we got the 2 roof sections. I think it is on each side here. Wrong button. again, it is a tier 1 production building, so thatch roof, water walls. See over here, we got a storage chest, and then there's like a shelf here, and there's like, I'm not entirely sure what these are supposed to be, but there's some, looks like copper ingots, looks like metal banding, maybe like what they would use to make, like, I don't know, buckets or barrels or something. That's what it reminds me of. And then over here, looks like there's some rope and an axe head and a scythe. The scythe head, a couple of horseshoes. Yeah. Not sure what these are. Looks like some kind of like pliers or something. Some mining pickaxe heads, chain. You've got the forge with the bellows. I love how this works. Can't wait till we have some stuff so I can show you. Up here, there's some more. Looks like a couple different types of ingots, and I can't really see. So let's see if we can hop onto this, and I can show you a little better on this shelf. Now, I'm not sure what those are, but it looks like more of those bandings. And then, of course, you have your anvil and a bucket of water. So, yeah. I like it. One of my favorite buildings. Not specifically look-wise of it that I'm speaking of, but its function makes it one of my favorites. And I'm about to show you why. We are going to be needing stuff, and we only have 3,050 coin. Gotta make coin. So we're going to go in here to stone tools, to the knives, and we are going to make us I think we're going to do 120 stone knives, and you'll see why I'm doing 120 in a moment. So we'll let them finish. Alright. And I also am going to do just 10 of these stone axes for right now. Look at our hands and arms. We are filthy. Filthy, filthy dirty. Absolutely filthy. And Sewing Hut 1's unlocked. We're not going to worry about Sewing Hut 1 yet. We do have 2 more production points to spend. So, Builder allows for 5% each level. It's a 3-level item. But this would give us 5% slower durability loss on our hammers. Crafting Expert, 10% faster crafting in the workshop in the Smithy. Sewing is 10% faster crafting in the Sewing Hut. Cooking Experts, 10% faster crafting in the Tavern. Now, I'm assuming that is also in the kitchen, and that they just forgot to change the text there, but I'm not 100% sure. But I would assume that means the kitchen as well. Then if we get something in there, in the level 3s, we put a point in there, then that unlocks the ability to do Builder Trance, which with Builder Trance, there's 3 levels. Each level gives you 10% faster building speed, and it stacks up to 1. And then there's a Building Master, which is 5% less stamina. We don't need to worry about the stamina stuff. We really don't need to even worry about the faster crafting stuff. But we do have to put a point in one of those in order to do the Builder's Trance. So, I think we are going to put one in our workshop and Smithy, because we'll use those a lot. And then we're going to put the other one here in our Builder's Trance. Technology-wise, we just unlocked the Sewing Hut, but we won't be getting that anytime soon because, as you know, we are at a 10 limit. Building limit of 10 right now, and we have those. So we built or crafted 120 stone knives. Well, I'm wanting to get somebody to work in here. So, they require items in order to do their job. We are popping 20... Oh. Right out loud. We are going to be popping a total of 20 stone knives over here into the hunting lodge. And we are going to put... right now, just 10 stone axes in our woodshed. Now, you do want to make sure that you have these set up. So if you go into your management tab and you look at your buildings, okay. So extraction, you got your woodshed under extraction. If we click that and then go to the second tab here, that is your goods production. That's telling your employees what you want them to focus on. Okay, I have mine set how I want it. You fine tune it how you want it. This may change, but to start out with, I'm going to have them doing 60% logging and collecting of logs, 40% collecting of sticks. I'm not having them do firewood or planks at all. Okay, and then hunting, my hunting lodge, I have mine already set up to where 40% will be for getting meat, 30% leather, 20% fur, and 10% for feathers. No salted meat at all, because I just don't want to focus on that just yet. But there, those are set up and ready to go. Okay, so kind of looking around a little here. I know you noticed that there's like a lot going on that way, and that's gonna be for another episode. I started doing some prep work so we could jump in and get it going. Anyway, I don't see any critters over here, but we got those items made. So, oh, that reminds me. Before we send people back here, okay, we've got 40 firewood, so they do have some firewood to start out with. Do I have? I do not. We are going to need to make some buckets because we got to provide them with water. That means we have to unlock our bucket schematic here. You can do so by pressing R. And we're going to make some buckets. We're going to do 6 of them. I'm going to keep a couple on myself. The rest I am going to put into... yeah. Actually, you know what? We are going to do a couple more of those. Yeah. We'll do a couple more. Alright, so the reason we're doing these, and I will show you why. Let me get those put in here. Pop those into 7. We have another crafting point, another production point. Builder trance, please. Because, you know, yeah. That's nice. Let's get our buckets out, come down here to the water. Because there's a couple things we need to do before we head off. We're gonna fill the buckets. Every one of the ones that we made, we have 8 buckets. Gonna fill them all with water. One left to fill. We're gonna get us a little drinky drink from the water there. There we go. Alright, so the reason I wanted these buckets is because, well, they're very, very important. We're gonna come over here. And wash tub. We're just gonna put that, we'll put it just there. And we're going to fill the wash tub. So that's going to use some of the water from the buckets. Now watch this. You ready? We're filthy dirty. Absolutely dirty. You can't get no dirtier. If you look here, is it inventory? Yes. Inventory. We are 100% filthy. Filthy, filthy, filthy. It's time to get us a little bit of bathing here. We ain't dirty no more. We are 100% clean. Isn't that amazing? And we don't have to change the water. That's the part that's kind of scary. Just saying. Let's get our buckets back out because we'll have... Oh. You have to do this, like, every time. And it's... I don't know why, but yeah, you know. Just part of the process. Alright, so let's fill our... buckets. There's 1, 2, and 3. And then we are going to come into this house. And buckets of water. We are going to put... Did I not make enough? I mean... Let's go make one more bucket, because I don't know where my brain was at. Don't ask me to math, because something invariably will get screwed it up. Let's make one more bucket. Goodness. I don't know where my brain was at, but it was not where it needed to be. Yeah, I seen that dude, but I know what happens when you hit them. They run like the dickens. They run like the dickens, and I am not down for chasing any animal around the map. Nope. Let's get some water in here. Alright, now let's do this again. Let's come in the house. We're going to come here, go to our food, and we are going to say... put 3 in the inventory here. And then we're going to go to the one next door. And food again, and 3 in there. We are what... if you haven't realized, we are setting up for once we have... enlisted some people. Now the only issue is we don't have food. We don't have food to give them, and that ain't helpful. Alright, so anyway, yeah, we're very, very low on food. So we are going... we're gonna make our way toward... how many of these do we have? That's the question. One that's... it's from breaking. Oh, we're good for a little bit. For a little bit. We're gonna make our way to Custovia. But we're gonna keep our eyes open for some rabbits or boar or whatever on the way. But here is where we are heading. So I don't want to do a ton of running because it'll make animals, you know, dart off. So we are gonna run this part because there's nothing. Over here we got some stones we can pick us up. We're gonna pick us up some stones. They're very much needed. Yes, I hear your stomach grumbling, dude. I hear it. I know. You're hungry. I know. It's awful. I've never had such a bad start on food before in this game, and I don't know if it's how they've set things up with the nerfing of stuff recently, but yeah, it won't always be like this. We'll do better. But for right now, well, you know, to be honest, we really haven't done a lot of hunting either, so normally I do more hunting. I hear a rabbit. I see a rabbit. We got a rabbit! Oh, there's another one. Got a second one. Let's harvest this one. Just because our person's belly's rumbling so badly, we do have a couple pieces of cooked meat. We have some morel mushrooms. I know there's a little poison in each of them. We're gonna fill our person up because they are hungry, and we'll go ahead and eat the last couple apples we have as well. But I can't have our person die, man. They need to eat. So they are full, and use some St. John's wort to get rid of the poisoning. There we go. Let's do what we need to do and survive, you know? I hear another rabbit. Hear it, I don't see it. There he is. Got him. We got him. Oh, poor rabbit. That spear went right through him. I hear another rabbit. The thing is, rabbits only give us, I think it's, what, 2 meat? Yeah, 2 meat and 2 fur each. So, oh, there's another rabbit. Let's go eat rabbit. Oh, we got him. We got him. Oh, that spear, looks like that spear broke. It either broke or got sucked into the ground. Sometimes that happens. I hear another rabbit. Where are you, baby? I hear you. Sounds like it's that way. There he is. And I've seen another one. Hopefully we didn't get too close to it coming to this one. Hopefully. Oh! My timer did not start when I pressed it. Great. There was another one, but I think it took off. Yeah, it kind of moved that way a little. Well, didn't go too far. Oh, crap. I missed him. So he's gonna dip. Yep, he's going up. Up that way and around. That's fine. I mean, can't get them all, right? Can't get them all. Can't get some more stone. Sticks and stones. Very, very important. Very, very important. We will use sticks and stones like a mad. We gotta watch being around these because boars. I heard a sniffy. Oh no! Oh, that one dipped. Is that a badger I hear? Yes, it is a badger. We don't hunt badgers. Not on this channel. Badgers are mean little things. I mean, we will eventually hunt them, not with a wooden spear. We have no desire for our dynasty to end. So, we will not be hunting those with spears. No. It's just bad. I hear a rabbit. Where are you? I think it ran. There's one. Oh, don't run! It's so hilly over here, I can't. It's close to us, but I can't see it because... Rabbit. Get him! Got the rabbit. We got the rabbit. What did that cartoon used to say? Kill the rabbit. Kill the rabbit. Well, we killed the rabbit. We killed the rabbit. Alright. So... That a rabbit? That is not a rabbit. That is leaves. Not a rabbit. Wabbit turned around and tucked tail. We just lost that spear. How many are we down now? 1, 4, 5, 6. Just to be on the safe side, because I don't know. Like to have my honey covered. You know what I mean? You heard that? I heard that. I hear a fox. Foxes, another thing you do not want to hunt with wooden spears, because there he is. Those things will rip you to shreds. Horribly, horribly badly. I thought that was a pig at first. Oh, bye, Wabbit. Shit. Yes, I hear you, Foxy. Jeez. Don't tease me up there, Wabbit. I'll come after you. Just saying. We will be extreme prejudice killing the Wabbit. Oh, I see he moved closer. Dang it! Kill the Wabbits. Kill the Wabbits. Yes, Yes, that's going to become our mantra by the end of this episode. Where? Aha! Here we go! This is what I was kind of looking for while we was making our way this way. If you haven't noticed, yes! Clay, folks. Clay is going to be one of our friends. Not a great friend, but you know, it's all good. Is there not a shovel or anything here? Kinda odd. There he is. Bronze shovel. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Which we already have a shovel. So let's pop it into place. We're going to collect this, and then we're going to dip our little heinies over to Gustovia. So let's grab all these clay. Come in. Very handy. Very handy indeed. Let's snag this and rocks. At some point, we'll most likely build us a resource storage building over here, as well as an extraction shed, so we can have somebody working here getting clay for us, and then we won't have to go get clay because they'll get the clay. That's what you're trying to work up to, is, you know, where you don't have to do everything and do as much because you have villagers to help you. So we're gonna we're gonna be large and in charge. We're gonna be the boss. That's what it boils down to. And it's very, very nice when you get to that point to where you have people to do the different tasks and stuff, and you're able to start making money for your village and making your village nicer for your people. And yeah, it just kind of, it's very nice. It's a very nice thing when you get to that point. Alright, so we've got all the clay. I usually like to build an extraction shed over, you know, over here-ish. We'll probably put the resource storage over here. You know, we'll see when the time comes. That's a little bit down the road. Let's come over this way, because there's also something else I want to check on. We're gonna come up to this bridge, and we're gonna just kind of look across. And I can't see. Okay. Alright, no barrels. No nothing. No problem. Back across to here. And here comes Gustovia! Here it comes. And we have a person here. So hit Alt, and you can see, oh. Well, she's got a 1 in extraction, a 2 in hunting, a 1 in farming, 2 in diplomacy, 1 in fishing, and a 1 in production. I mean, those are kind of crappy. They're kind of crappy. Is everybody like heading to bed or what here? We are supposed to talk to Debraniga, which she is in here, and I don't know. They might be getting ready to go to... Oh! Hello! What can I help you with? Hi, you're Deborah Negro, right? Nice to meet you. I'm Rasimir. That's right. Nice to meet you too, Rasimir. What brings you to me? Unighost told me that you can fix me up with some food. I haven't eaten a proper meal in weeks. Well, it depends what proper means to you, but I can offer you something warm and filling. That sounds more than amazing. She gave us a bowl of porridge. There you go. Now tell me something about yourself. The geese are really loud, sorry. How do you know my husband? There's nothing much to say, really. I've just arrived at the valley looking for my Uncle Jordan. Didn't expect to be done searching so quickly, to be honest. Oh, yes, he was Unighost's friend. I remember now hearing that he had eyes just like yours. I'm sorry for your loss. That's okay. I don't even remember him, really. Most that I know about him is from my mother's stories. She always looked up to her big brother, loved him furiously, even when he stopped visiting. Lots of people did, from what I've heard. There was something special about him. Yeah, tough shoes to fill, huh? The only shoes that you need to worry about filling are your own. Every man is the architect of his own future. I love that. That's a great saying. Thank you for saying that. It's what I needed to hear. But let's not talk about me anymore. What's your story? I was part of a traveling band of troubadours. I've never managed to learn how to play an instrument, but I was pretty decent with my singing. Our travels brought us to the valley not long after the death of your uncle. I still remember seeing Unighost for the first time. He had so much sadness in his eyes. Jordan wasn't just a friend of his, he was a part of him. The band left a few days later, and I stayed. There was something in Unighost's presence that I simply knew my place was by his side. You probably noticed the age difference. No, not really. What? Are you implying that I look old? Nothing of sorts. Anyway, so it looks like you were anchored here by love. That's pretty amazing. Yeah, you could call it that. Or blindness, or stupidity. Poor judgment, maybe. Whatever sounds best to you. Pretend all you like. You fell hard for the grandpa with the sad eyes, and you know it. I did. He annoys me sometimes like nobody else. Yet I can't imagine breathing without him now. But don't let me go all soft on you. You surely got some places to go. It was a pleasure talking with you, Deborah. Every second of it. Here, I know it's not much, but it will come in handy when starting a new life. Everything costs coins these days. I really appreciate that, but I'm not looking for a charity. I'll manage. Oh, come on. Don't try to be a hero. Men. Alright, do something for me then. It won't be a handout, just your first pay. That I can agree on. What do you need? There's a farmer in the village. She's called Niwa? She usually supplies the tavern with rye, but I haven't got anything from her in a while. My stock's almost gone, and you don't even want to imagine what would happen to these people when we run out of beer. Consider it done. While we're speaking of beer, Unighost asked me to grab a couple for us. Of course, here you go. And she gives us 2 oat ale. Great, thank you. He promised to tell me some stories about Jordan. Oh, I see. Well, in that case, she gives us 4 more. Haha, thank you. Alright, so we got oops. And they're going to bed. So we're just gonna bebop our way out of, you know what? No, while they're sleeping, we're going to spend the night getting stone. Because we need stone. Majorly. So I'm just gonna make my rounds here in the village, collecting stone from my usual spots while the night passes. And you know what? I'm not even gonna cut this out this time because we're getting pretty long. So you know what? Actually, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna collect the stone And I'm going to let you guys go. And we will pick up where we left off in the next one. So thanks for watching this video. I know your time's valuable, and I really do appreciate you spending it here. Follow me on the socials, the Twit and the Book of Faces. The links are in the descriptions below. I'll try to keep you updated and in the know. That said, I'm Crimson Fury, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day or night, whatever it is, wherever you are. Love, light, and blessings, everyone.